welcome to another Vanother Collective.
Yeah, welcome back to the channel. Hey ho, let's tow and all that lot.
We're Hey Ho, Let's Tow, and this Vanother Collective is all about...
It's a Q&A session, so people have been sending us questions in. So make sure you check out all the other videos and channels that are a part of the Vanother Collective.
Yeah, we'll put their logos around here somewhere. Looking forward to what their questions are now as well.
I know the questions because I've gathered them and I've cut them all up. And we're driving at the moment, and we're going to go through them. You don't know the questions.
I don't know the questions,
so it's going to be very spontaneous. So check out and watch the video.
Right, so I've got the questions here for the bag. No expense spared.
What you know?
Okay, I've not seen these questions yet, so I'm just going to pick one at random. Okay.
Let's hope it's a good one.
It's a good one. Right, this is from Live and Let Bike. They say, what's your favourite campsite so far? Ooh.
We've been to many good ones. I don't think we've ever been to a bad one.
Yeah, no, I think they've all been pretty good actually.
Yeah.
I think for me it's, yeah, there's two which I really like.
Go on then, spill the beans.
I really liked Sandringham.
Yeah,
Sandringham Caravan and Camping site, because it's got really happy memories when I was a child going with my grandparents.
And it feels quite old-fashioned, the campsite.
Yeah, I love it because it's like in the trees, and
it's not just all set spaces.
Yeah,
like a car park, like a lot of them. You
yeah,
feel like
yeah. And there was great facilities for the children.
Yeah.
And I really liked the area. I thought it was brilliant near the Sandringham Estate, and
lots of stuff to see around there, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the Folks restaurant was just really made
you watch a video about it.
Yeah, watch the video. We'll put it down below. But yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah, I think Sandringham's one of my favourites. I also like Yellow Craig as well.
Yeah, that was my second. So yeah, Yellow Craig in Scotland. Right, just a 5-minute walk onto the beach.
And we've got a video about that one.
Yeah, we've got a video about that too.
But yeah, fantastic places.
Yes.
Right, next question.
Next question. Try and get through these. Next question. And this question is from John Ferguson, who says, as someone who is new to caravanning and soon to buy our first caravan, how exciting! So exciting. What's the first bit of advice you could give us? Don't rush into buying that caravan. That's my first bit of advice.
Yeah, just do your research. Make sure you tow it.
Yeah, do your research.
A lot of it's about getting the right feel of it. I think we've done a video about this as well in the past. But I would say it's a case of getting the right feel, and you just know you do some research. What sort of layout, what you can tow, and what you require. Obviously, the number of people you need to have in it. But most of it's just down. You get in it and you just say this one feels right half the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean the thing is, it's one of those things. It's I wish you could try it before you buy it, kind of thing. Because actually, layout is really important. It's quite individual, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you may well, like we did, change our minds after a year. But the great thing is, look, I would just suggest you go in and just make sure you can tow it first off, but get it from a reputable dealer and get it on a credit card at the moment with this climate as things are.
Yeah, you never know when your dealer might go bust.
Just in case. But just enjoy it. Let's just go for it. And you know what? If you do change your mind, that's okay. It's a learning process. Yeah. And you get a different caravan. It's like great, it's like new shoes, but just a bit more expensive. Okay, so right, next question. This is from David Bell. Hi, David. Handles or knobs or neither? Oh wow, ooh, David. I think you know the answer to this one, don't you?
You know I'm a big fan of knobs.
And you know I'm a big fan of no handles.
Yeah, no handles.
I think it's just because I'm so clumsy, like I'll just bang into them.
I think the handle, when you on the cupboards in caravans, it's nice and sleek when you haven't got any handles on. You don't really need them half the time, and you crash into them as well.
Yeah, I just think they just look great. I just love the push clothes, and I just like the sleek design. So no handles for me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no to other things, but I'm just saying no handles. Okay, right. Next one.
No to knobs.
Okay, next one. This is from the Caravan Addies. Hi. Are you going to the NEC? Yes, we're going to the NEC.
When this goes out, it should only be a couple of days before we go out.
Yeah, we're so excited. So we'll see you guys there.
We're going on the Saturday.
Yeah, we're going Saturday. So message us, let us know when you guys are about.
We're going there all day. We haven't arranged. We'll let people know on socials. Another video about this as well. We'll let people know where we're going to be if you fancy meeting up to get some stickers.
Yes.
And I think the Caravan Addies are going as well, so we might see them there as well.
That was from the Caravan Addies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we're not sure who else is going, but
there'll be people there.
Send us a message. So yes. So looking forward to seeing you guys again. Right, this is the next one. This is from the intrepid Irisons, isn't it? Irisons, that's what I said. The intrepid Irisons. Most embarrassing caravan moment.
It's embarrassing. As in things. Embarrassing things that have happened in the caravan, or things that we've done to do with caravan. And
I don't know. I think now the Caravan Addies have got something that's their fault about this. Like, because I went to a meet-up and
I don't know where you're going with this.
And I had a few beers and I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, having got back from that. I'd been to sleep for about an hour. Right, are we back?
Yeah. That's a precursor as to what actually happened.
Anyway,
the story.
I was trying not to wake anybody up, and I tripped over on my way to the bathroom.
I'm not sure it's because you were tired because it was dark, or because you've had a few beers, but you fell over in the caravan in the middle of the night.
I think it's just your orientation, like you just don't know where you are sometimes because it's a new caravan and you can't remember if you're at home or you're in the caravan, and I just tripped. So there we go.
Blaming it on newness, even though we'd had it here. But yes.
Yeah, but
the embarrassing caravan moment. So I always forget that. Remember that time when the jockey wheel fell down when we were travelling.
Oh, that was
I had to
so
stop on the road and
embarrassing.
get it up. But we were new to it, and we just realised you had to fasten it up properly. Anyway, next.
Right, next question. And this is from Sara. And this says, when was the first time you were recognised by a subscriber? Tell us about it. It was
at the NEC show, wasn't it?
It was at the NEC show, yeah.
Was it at the NEC? And I think it was.
Yeah.
We walked in, and a couple of subscribers came and saw us just as we walked in, and we just said goodbye to Caravan Vlog because it was the first time we'd ever went to the NEC. Caravan Vlog went off, and then just as we walked through the door, someone said, "It's here, let's talk." Remember?
It is, yeah. And they're from Hull.
They were from Hull, weirdly.
Yes.
As well. They were not just down the road, but they were pretty close.
So if you're watching this,
Thanks.
hi.
Hello again.
And thanks for making our day. It was so nice. We thought, what are we turning up for? No one's even going to recognise us, but
Well, we turned up to see the caravans.
yeah, but like we got in there early, didn't we? We
Yeah.
thought we'd get all that, and then we thought, we've done it now, so we can just go home. And then we didn't realise we'd get to meet lots of really friendly people, so it was really lovely. So yes, hello, and it's nice to see you. Right, next one. The bag's getting depleted quite quickly, isn't it?
Sorry.
Right, next one. This is from Stephen Cody. What gadget for the caravan has been the best investment for you, or which gadget would you love to have? Well,
Best thing you can ever get for a caravan is a motor mover.
a motor mover definitely is the best gadget for sure.
Yeah.
And the one that I'd like to get, I don't know if it's a gadget, but I would really like to get a fly screen
Fly screen for the caravan door.
for the caravan door.
Doesn't have on it. It's really annoying having to
Yeah.
keep it closed off.
They took it out for our model, didn't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be quite good to have, I
I'm not
think.
sure it's a gadget. And we
Is
don't
it-
really have many gadgets.
We don't really know. We like to unplug, don't we? We do go on our iPads and stuff, but we don't really like to.
Yeah, I can't think of any gadgety things that we have.
No, I mean the tapinyaki's good, and there's.
Are they gadgets? Or is it, I don't know what the definition of gadget is, like a small electronic device usually, isn't it? Is
I
that a
don't know.
gadget?
I don't know. You have to ask Stephen.
But yeah, we've got everything we ever need in life, so we don't need any gadgets.
Yes. Okay. Right. Next one.
Can you hear us above the rain and the car, by the way? I hope you can.
Right. So our next question: where in Yorkshire would you recommend a stay at? Apple Blossom was lovely.
Apple Blossom, yeah. Check out the video of that
nice
we've done.
family-owned campsite, independent, called Apple Blossom. Got a video on that, and the pictures are huge.
Huge pictures.
I mean,
You're middle of nowhere.
yeah, middle of nowhere.
It's got a bar that you can go to on a night.
Yeah.
There's a pizza place that comes round. And it's just got a different feel to some of the club sites, I think, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a real family-like place. And the really good thing is if you are in a camper van or a tent or anything like that as well, or you just fancy just not cooking in the caravan that day, you can order any of the takeaways locally and eat it in their like clubhouse bar pub area, because they don't serve food, so you can just eat it in there. They're quite happy. They've all cutlery ready for you. You just eat it there.
But I'll put a link to all of these videos we're talking about in the description. I don't think I can link to them all above, but I might be able to link to them all in the description if you're interested in more detail.
Yes.
But yes, that's a good one in Yorkshire.
Yes. And the next one. This one is most embarrassing YouTube moment. I don't think there is one, apart from just dropping that camera. Well, it wasn't my fault, was it?
We've done anything really embarrassing, have we? Starting it off was weird doing it. It felt really unnatural doing it, and walking around filming yourself can feel really awkward, but we've sort of got used to it over time. It doesn't bother us so much. But when we first just talking to a camera and seeing yourself on camera, and then when you go places, going to there's a car just about to drive up the barrier and woo!
Right, we're back.
We're back again. I forgot the little stand thing that holds the camera in place, and it's just leaning against the windscreen and it keeps falling over. And we're going down a weird little road in Lincolnshire at the moment, and a car just stopped in front of us. I had to slow down, but the car behind us decided that he wasn't going to stop till the last minute and nearly went into the back of us.
Right, so
anyway, yes.
The most embarrassing YouTube moment
was, I think, just getting used to it. I don't think that we've ever had an embarrassing moment where we've done
Sara. I don't think so. I mean, no, not really. I think filming the first one in the bathroom.
We didn't have a caravan.
We didn't have a caravan, so I didn't know where to go.
And we had the best lighting was in the back, and it was just you and little hey-ho.
Because it was dark, wasn't it, when we got back?
Stood in the bathroom downstairs filming it.
Yeah, and so I think the coat comes into the frame at some point. It's hung up on the back of the door.
Toilet roll in the background. No, there wasn't. But yes, that was embarrassing. Right.
Okay, right, next one.
Hope you're enjoying this so far.
Yep.
I am concentrating on driving.
Okay, Adria or Coachman? Oh, now we've got a recent video coming out.
No, it's out. It's already out.
Oh, it's out. Is it out already?
Yes.
Oh, how exciting! Now listen, I have never been a fan of Coachman. Not because I don't think their build quality is amazing. I do think sometimes the styling inside looks a bit gentleman club, but it is absolutely gorgeous and luxury, so I do really like them.
You went looking at them and you're blown away by them.
I do, and the recent ones where they've kind of toned down some of the sort of greys and velvets and sort of that kind of stuff, I think they look absolutely gorgeous. The new Coachmans that they've just brought out.
But you do like the Adrias as well.
But the Adria is like, oh.
Yeah. You do love Adrias.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an Adria fan girl.
It's got that sleek in it.
It's got that sleekness, but the Coachman is starting to do that as well. So I'm kind of on the fence really, but I'm kind of like just Adria just tips it for me. Yeah. Okay. Right, next one. If you revisit Scotland, we will. That's a definite.
Yeah, we love Scotland. I
love Scotland. Then, what area are you hoping to visit and why?
Well, I was thinking about this when I printed it off, and I was thinking, what do we want to do with the NC500? Because it's very popular.
Yeah, and I'd like to do it in a caravan. Yeah, do it in a caravan, because everyone goes on about doing it in motorhome.
But I always think, you see so many YouTube videos and so many people do it, and I heard all these stories about the residents hating it, and it sounds like it's just like, oh, what if, is it going to fall over? I want a roundabout.
Ta-da! Right, okay, right. Here's a perfect opportunity to see my nice new nails, look at those. Right.
So yeah, NC500 would be cool, but I also think it might just be so well travelled that it just be like a convoy of camper vans going around the thing.
We would do it maybe slightly differently, because obviously we wouldn't be staying like off-grid wild camping. We would actually be staying at a campsite, wouldn't we? So we wouldn't have any of that issue that the locals would have with us.
Yeah, because we'd be at a proper site.
Because we would be at a proper site, so I don't actually think that would be a problem.
I would like to do that. I would like to go up to Isle of Skye.
Isle of Skye, yeah. I think you probably know I'm an Outlander fan, so the Highlands and a Celt. So, but the Highlands is amazing.
Yeah.
I love the Highlands. So
Highlands
getting to the Isle of
Skye
Skye,
and stuff like that.
and maybe even go a little bit further north. I'd love to go where Andrew Ditton, where he used to have his house up there.
Oh,
What's it called? I can't remember what the name was.
All those little the
Eriskay.
Eriskay, yeah.
Up around there. I mean, that'd be lovely. I don't know if that's so practical with a caravan though. But then he managed to tow his across. On the
got
ferry.
many good videos about how getting your caravan on the ferries.
Yeah. So yeah.
So, there we go. Right.
Yes.
What's the next one?
Next one.
Hanging in there, people. Well done.
Hang in there.
Hanging in there.
Sorry.
Almost done.
Doing it as fast as I can. What do you always take or do? What do we always take or do?
I presume in the caravan.
In the caravan. We always take food, don't we? That's
Take
one
a
thing.
caravan.
We take no, but I mean we always do take a bit of food. And if some people don't like to travel light, get there and then just go out to the market. I think, but with my dietary requirement being vegan, like, I've got to be careful just in case there isn't something that I can get. So I always do take a few little supplies with us, just in case we get there and we just need to have a bit of a snack or something when we get there, or we can't find something the first night.
Yeah, I always have to make sure. My little job is to make sure I pack all the various chargers for phones and iPads and things like that, and the cameras that we have to take for filming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's what I always take.
And I always take everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. It's the penultimate one, you'd be happy to hear. Right, what did you like or dislike about your old Explore 304?
We love the Explore.
I love that Explore 304.
It's had such good character. It felt like really homely.
Yeah. I loved it.
I think the only thing that made us move on a bit was you could get away with 3 people, 4 people in it, but it just felt a little bit too cramped at times, and making that bed up.
Making the bed up for me, because you weren't sure when to make it up. Will you make it up before you settle down? Do you make it up and then you settle down on the bed made up? In the evening when you're sort of chilling out.
And it had famously, you had to put a bit of wood in it. It was
to sort of
to give it some strength, and it just became a bit of a bar. I know it only takes 2 seconds to make a bed.
It only takes 2 seconds, and the Irisons have got a brilliant
channel all about the 304. Check out the Irisons channel.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I turn right here. I'm using the camera at the moment, and it's all to my sat nav, but I think I'm going the right way.
I'm going to London. How difficult can it be? Right, we used to do this journey together, didn't we? Well,
we
not
did.
together. You travel up to see me travelling to see you. Okay, this is
We're
the
back
last.
again.
This is the last question. If you haven't had your question read out, then just pop it below. And
We'll do another one.
try and do a sneaky one to get one in. Right. If money was no object, what modifications would you do to your caravan?
Like, I would love solar panel on it.
How outrageous could we be?
Second floor, a basement.
I'd have like Tom Cruise chauffeuring it round.
We've already got Tom Cruise. Yeah, I think a solar panel would be a good upgrade for us. Flying out on the door.
I find out the door.
But money no object.
No, Bailey, seriously, Bailey, if you're watching this,
The new models might have that.
the new models might, but why did you drop the fly screen on the door
Just for our model.
just for our model? I mean,
I know it could to save money, I presume.
I know it's probably to save money, maybe a bit of weight, but literally, it wasn't even an option for us to get one added on, was it?
And you can get one for about 500 quid or something. We didn't even
£500.
realise, to be honest, until we'd ordered it and got it, and then we didn't realise until
Yeah,
it
we just assumed.
We went, where's the fly door?
Yeah.
But there you go.
So if anyone knows of anywhere we can get one retrofitted,
Well, Prima do it, but I think it's about 380 quid to buy it, but then it's 500 fitted.
decent price. What modifications would you make to your caravan? I would definitely like to have like a shoe locker. That door put in there as you walk in on the left.
Yeah, it's
Get, like,
access and you put shoes in
Access to that underneath the seating area.
it. Yeah.
Would like to have like a little door put in
Roundabout
there.
alert.
So I could do that. That would be great. I'd like that. Definitely. I mean, aircon unit. Do you think aircon unit?
Need one.
I like the heat, guys, so it don't bother me. Yeah, so...
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
I've been enjoying watching the colour fall over every few minutes.
How many times is it for? I don't know.
I've lost count.
I don't know. So yeah, aircon. I do like the heat, so aircon probably. But then we haven't been abroad, have we? We've like Caravan Escapades done some brilliant videos, and so has Caravan Vlogger going to France.
Yeah.
And
like we'll venture out there one day, and I know it gets really hot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You really need one.
So maybe that could be something we could possibly think about doing.
But you got to be careful how much you modify and add onto your caravan, because it all seems to
It's
add
just the
up,
weight, isn't it? And also, don't
weight.
forget that weight is, you know, the sort of the payload is, you know, not just the weight, but it's burning more fuel and everything else. And so, right, I've just thought of a modification actually that I think that we could, if money was no object in the caravan. I personally would really like to take out the oven and instead put a microwave into that space, or an air fryer, like actually into the caravan, so we weren't carrying our microwave with us, so we could take out the oven, lose a bit of the weight as well of the oven, because we're having to carry both at the moment. We never use the oven in our caravan.
Very rarely.
Well, very rarely. I mean, only if we forget and accidentally buy a meal that needs to go in the oven. So I was thinking instead that would be a really good option for us. And I just think a lot of the models that are on the continent do have a microwave instead of an oven. I think it's a very UK centric style of caravan to have the oven, so we don't need it, so get rid of it, save on that. And maybe to electrify that caravan so that we had more off-grid capabilities, don't you think?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, solar panel it maybe. Yeah, that's it.
Back to the video.
Back to the video.
Yeah, but anyway, so I think that's everything, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not just for money, it's the environment.
Oh yes, you got to think about the
Yeah.
future.
Yes. So yes.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed that Q&A
Thank you
session.
for the questions.
Thanks for all the questions, everyone. Hope you can check out everybody else's channels. I'm sure they've all got lots of interesting questions and answers as well. It's amazing how we all think about caravanning and stuff like that in different ways.
Yes.
And make sure you check out all their channels. Thanks for watching.
Take care.
Hey ho, let's talk. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.